Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I hope you can hear me, and I also hope you can see me. So we're going to do things real quick here. I took my D810 because I have this whole set of Nikon F lenses and you know, the non-AI, the pre-AI, and not all of them are converted. And before I was constantly converting back and forth, always doing that conversion. So I thought to myself, you know, maybe I'll buy a DF, and you know, Patrick Hollins and I discussed that for over a year now. And then I said, you know, I'm gonna take my D810 and I'm gonna convert it so I can use these lenses. Now, I'm not gonna tell you how I converted it. I'm not even gonna get into that because I don't want to be involved in people wrecking their stuff. You know, this is not a recommended thing to do, but because I'm a content provider and I want to use my D810, simply because the 36 megapixels to me really closely replicate a high quality, like the Pan F Plus, really closely replicate the actual image resolution and quality of a 35 millimeter camera. So you know, the film. So this is what I did. This is the camera I use to do my digitizing, is the Nikon D810. So it just seemed fitting to me, instead of adding another digital camera to the stable that is really basically only going to be used for doing these lenses, I converted my D810. I can still use the G lenses on this, so so mostly that's what I use on this anyways. I can use the AF lenses if I do a little bit of configuring. So basically I turned this Nikon D810 into my personal Nikon DF. And like I said, not going to tell you how. That's not what it's about. So today, for the first test, I took the this Nippon Kogaku. You know, I'm going to start the Nippon Kogaku Nikon P-Auto f2.5 lens, right? This is the very first run of the lens that the you know, the very first publicly released run of this lens. This is the lens that made all the other 105 so popular, even right up to the AIS. That you know, this was the beginning of it all. So we have a lot of people saying high megapixel cameras with the old lenses, you can't do it. They're not going to fill up the sensor. I have not seen that yet with the 36 megapixels. If I ever get a D810, we'll see it. We'll see that, because if I do get a D810 or a D850, I'm sorry, if I do get a D850, I'm still going to convert it like this, because I have the 200 to 600 coming. I'm going to have all of these old pre-AI lenses that were made for the Nikon F. So we'll be shooting them on the Nikon F, possibly a Nikon F2. We can also shoot these lenses on my my Nikon F4 film camera, F4S I got. We can also shoot it on the Nikon FE because it has a little tab that flips up. So why Nikon did not put that tab on all of their cameras that flipped up to do that is beyond me, because it's just, you know, they released the Nikon DF, yes, but they could have done that all the way through, probably at very little cost. And it's a real sad thing that they did not keep up with what they did with certain models of their film cameras, the F-series film cameras, where you could flip up that little metering tab, and then with stop-down metering, use all the lenses all the way up to the G lenses, right? So I'm definitely shooting this in manual mode. There's no doubt about it. There's absolutely no metering going on. What we're shooting today, I'm acting as though it's a Pan F Plus, so I'm down at 64 ISO 64. So when I want to replicate ISO 125 or ISO 400 on my Ilford films, even all the way up to the 3200, On this camera, I just changed that ISO, but everything's manual now. So this is the story. Here's where we're going to have dramatic photography, dramatic black and white, no color. I'm not going to show color on this. We're going to have dramatic black and white. And well, I might show some color. No, I'm not going to show color on this. You know, if I change my mind, I'll do a separate little slideshow of the color. But we're doing dramatic black and white. I do have my own preset that I made, and that's not for sale, and no, you can't have it. My own preset I made in Lightroom for dramatic art black and white. So we're just going to be hitting that preset, and we're going to be making sure the histogram is where it's supposed to be, and that's it. So like, subscribe, click the bell. Here's the photos.
The things you left unsaid